Science is truly a wondrous thing, and EB Research Partnership's mission to cure the disease is fueled by exceptional people who are working day and night to get the job done. I'm proud to meet two of them now, Dr. Andrew South of Thomas Jefferson University, and from Stanford University, Dr. Jean Tang. Hello, doctors.
Hi, Mayim.
Hello, Mayim. Good to be here.
We've heard that a cure is not an if, it's a when. What stage is the research at?
It's a great question. We're so excited about EB research. Right now, there are four phase 3 clinical trials. This is the final phase before the FDA evaluates whether a new therapy is effective or not. And it's incredibly exciting because hopefully one or all of those will work. I never thought when I started doing this research 15 years ago that we would have 4 randomized clinical trials, but this shows you the commitment from the patients, from the foundations, and from drug developers to finally find a cure or a treatment for EB.
What are you most hopeful about?
I'm hopeful that the work we do in the lab gets into patients and makes a difference. The science that we do, the findings, the more we understand about EB as a disease, the better we can figure out what to do to combat it and treat it and ultimately find that cure. And that's really the hope that gets us out of bed every morning and gets us into the lab to do the work we do.
I'm also incredibly hopeful about a new paradigm of how to do clinical trials and research. I'm hopeful about a new patient registry where patients can have genetic testing done at home. They can answer surveys done at home. And this is a wonderful model to study rare diseases because patients have such a hard time coming to study centers and universities to participate in trials or studies. But if we can move this to the comfort of the patient's home, where it minimizes travel, minimizes time away from school, or the parents or the caregivers' responsibility to travel, this would be huge. And this is huge because this will revolutionize how we study other rare diseases.
We've heard that a cure for EB will also help people with other rare diseases. Can you help explain that?
Sure. So EB is caused by changes in a person's DNA, really, really little changes, but they have quite a big effect. And essentially, there are hundreds of other diseases that are caused by changes in DNA, but which affect different parts of the body. So if we understand in EB how to fix that DNA, then we can use the same principles to fix DNA for hundreds of other rare diseases.
So for all of the families and patients watching, what can we do for you? You know, we can't do the work in the lab, but there are lots of other things that we can do to help. Tell us what you need.
Well, I think obviously raising awareness, public awareness about EB is critical, but also raising awareness of the work that's going on, the work that's being funded into understanding the science behind EB and rare diseases. And so that sort of raising awareness, I think, is critical. And then, of course, fundraising, raising the money in order for us to do the work. The sad reality is that laboratories like mine and Dr. Tang's and other EB researchers around the world need the funds in order to do the work.
What I can say to parents right now is I know I don't walk in your shoes. I don't have to wake up every day and do the hard things that you do that the rest of us take for granted. So I'm thinking about you and your families every day. And I am hopeful that a cure is on the horizon in the next 5 to 10 years if we can test many of these treatments very early on, especially at the newborn stage.
I want to thank you both for the amazing work that you do and for taking the time to share it with us. Remember, if you want to support this research and help cure EB, donate now. You can click the donate button. You can text Cure EB to 24365 or go to ebresearch.org to learn more.